Hey everyone, my name is Emily Kapelsinski, and I have chosen to do my presentation on robots in the workplace. Here's a little brief introduction on some robots. The first autonomous robot with complex behavior was built in 1948 to 1949. It was two turtle robots named Elmer and Elsie, and they were created by William Gray Walter in Bristol, England. Now the first digital and programmable robot, the ones that we are more familiar seeing, were created in first one in 1954, named Unimit, created by George Duval. Now in 1960, GM actually bought Unimit to lift hot metal pieces from a die casting machine and stack them, thus making Unimit the first industrial robot. And the first mobile robot capable of reasoning, the ones that kind of scare us, first one was built in 1970, a robot named Shaky, and it was built by the Stanford Research Institute. Now, I think everyone knows the biggest impact right now we have seen with robotics is robotics in robots in manufacturing, where it seems the robots are just taking over. Now, in 2016, approximately 35,000 robots were ordered by businesses in North America. Of those, about 20,000 of them were in the auto manufacturing. So robots do about 80% of the production in the auto industry today. Now, U.S. manufacturing output is hitting record highs, yet jobs have declined by 30% in the past couple of decades. Now, this is due in part to manufacturing coming back to the U.S. due to automation. Companies are saving costs in transportation and importing, and by only needing to employ people for maintenance, repair, and engineering. The general idea is the closer you can make your product to where you market your product, the better. And also attributing to that statistic is in 2010, the average cost of an industrial robot was $150,000. 2015, average cost $25,000. That's an 83% drop in just 5 years. In manufacturing, there's also what's called lights out factories. These are fully automated manufacturing with minimal need of human intervention. And we have FANUC located in Japan. Now this factory has been lights out since 2001. And this factory actually produces robots, so we have robots making robots. This factory can produce 50 robots per day and can run unsupervised for 30 days. And a more familiar name to us, Philips has a factory located in the Netherlands, has 128 robots that produce electric razors, and that factory only needs 9 workers to inspect the final product. Next industry impacted by robotics is farming. And this is how robots are helping one of the oldest industries in the world. Now, in the late 19th century, nearly half of American workers were employed in farming, but that number has dropped in 2000 to 2%. Now, as the world population continues to increase, there's going to be a higher demand for food. And this is an industry where technology and robotics can help increase production of crops without taking up more land areas to farm. And we also, I have a picture here of an indoor farm that are starting to become a little bit more popular. And this is a farm in Japan that produces lettuce. And here are a couple of robots making an impact in the farming industry. So GreenBot is a tractor guided by GPS. And a worker operates it by remote control to input the commands. Then GreenBot will learn the actions and operate it without further intervention. Additionally, an owner can purchase a fuel tank that allows GreenBot to operate continuously for 24 hours. Now I can try to explain it in words, or I can let you see it. Now, a second robot that's going to make an impact on the farming industry is Dino. It's currently being created by Nio Technologies. Now, this robot can remove weeds, and it can also seed new crop. This one is also fully programmable, and no worker is needed to guide it with commands. And actually, when Dino finishes, it will send you a text message to your phone. And again, I found a nice video to show you just how it works. Now, those are a couple interesting robots in farming, which is an industry not familiar to many people. Now, robots in service. This is relatively new where we're seeing robots and cutting out human interaction. Some examples. So first we have Tally. Tally is a robot that can go up and down store aisles, scanning shelves for products that are running low on stock. Then Tally can also analyze the data to check to make sure the prices are correct. We also have BurgerBot. BurgerBot is a robot that can produce 400 burgers per hour from patty to bag. So this robot will grill the patty, slice the fresh ingredients, assemble the burger, wrap and bag the finished burger. It's estimated that one BurgerBot could replace 2 or 3 line cuts. And third here, I have Tipsy Robot. It's a bar in Las Vegas that has robot bartenders that can make one drink in 60 to 90 seconds. Customers can order a drink from any of the tablets that are located around the bar. And they can order 18 signature drinks or actually a custom drink order. And then the robots here will mimic the human-like motion. So the robots will mix, shake, pour, slice fruit. And additionally, they can actually even dance to the music being played. Now, what does the future hold for the American worker? Now, a study by PricewaterhouseCoopers shows a 38% risk in the next 15 years for job loss. Most jobs at risk are in the lower income bracket, those that are about a $38,000 annual salary. Bright side is jobs in education, healthcare, and social work are the least at risk of being replaced. Additionally, the more robots that are installed in manufacturing and farming and service, there's going to be a greater need for people to maintain them, repair them, the engineering it takes to develop them, and the IT it takes to keep the software running correctly. Another bright side is that robots can actually take over the dangerous parts of some jobs, like working with chemicals, diffusing bombs. We've seen those. There's also, I found some research on some colleges that are having competitions to build a robot that can actually fight fires. So a lot of good potential there. Now, in closing, there's no doubt that robotics will have an impact on everyone's future. However, in the end, how one adapts to this change will determine how big that impact will be. And that is all I have for you. There is also a link to test your knowledge on fictional robots. It's a little game that my husband helped me create.